Wow, that was awesome. Show's over. Now we're going to head down to Cipriani for the party and talk to the cast.
You think, how are they going to pull this off? And somehow we do.
Jack O-Brien has directed many Broadway shows, but none quite like this one.
But this isn't just a fiction. This happened. There's the guy sitting next to me right now. Pan to your right. There he is. And that's Frank Abagnale Jr. And he did it.
It was just unbelievable. And you know, up until this point tonight, I have never really saw it. I only saw a few dance numbers, and so watching the whole play and seeing it played out was just incredible. Was a little emotional at parts about the divorce and my parents, but it's very surreal going back and going through it again. But I thought that Aaron did such a wonderful job of the smiles, the way, the looks, all the things that my wife of 34 years sitting next to me said he picked up all of your personality, and I thought he did just an incredible job.
Still hasn't hit me yet. It's been, you know, the greatest experience of my young life.
Aaron Tveit plays the young Frank Abagnale Jr.
Luckily, he saw a movie of himself once already, so at least he's a little used to it, you know. But no, he's been such a champion of this for us, you know, and said the most gracious things to me, and that's so comforting for me, you know, to know that I have his support. And he's just such a fascinating person. Jump in a fountain or a big I just really saw this story as a story about fathers and sons. And so even though, you know, Frank is charming and, you know, he's able to kind of pull the wool over these people's eyes, I mean, at the end of the day for me, just looking for somebody to take me in. You know, my family falls apart at 16 years old, and you know, I'm not old enough to be on my own, so where do you go, you know? And so really, that is kind of where everything started from. It's just, you know, looking for somebody to call home, some family.
The talented actor passed up a role on Glee to chase his Broadway dream.
I thought it was going to be a great show, but at the time, ultimately, it was walking away from Next to Normal and walking away from this, and I knew I couldn't do that, and I'm so happy for them, but I'm so glad that I'm here today.
The show's journey to Broadway started 6 years ago.
I'm just so happy to be here because, and almost all the leads, well, no, I think all the leads stayed with the show from Seattle to now. So we're all so bonded from that experience.
We love each other dearly, and we're incredibly loyal to each other about this whole thing.
It's like this perfect little gem of a meal that I get to tear my teeth into every night, and it's just wonderful.
You'll never see an FBI agent played as brilliantly as the one portrayed by Norbert Leo Butz.
Every time we felt the urge, the world would be in total chaos. It's already outnumbered.
It just reminded me so much of not just my dad. I'm one of 11 children. I have 7 brothers who are all fathers. All 7 of them are, and I don't know. I guess what I'm doing is really an homage to my family, the men that I really respect from my family.
He's a dad, you know. He's a dad. Things aren't going so well for him, so. You know, anybody can relate to that. Everybody has bad days. He just has a bunch of them in a row.
The musical is set as a 1960s television variety show, a device that Tom Wopat says is a perfect fit. He plays Frank's father.
The FBI agent has more sense of humor than probably any FBI agent in history. The dad probably is more of a swinger than any loser dad in history. You know, it's just, it gives you a lot of latitude to make the characters bigger than life.
My husband is so loud. I can't even hear the questions, Daddy. No, but who's getting this story? Is what I want to know. Okay, where are we? I am the luckiest girl in the world. I am on stage for such a short time, but I believe in making a mountain out of a molehill.
Buckle up. Catch Me If You Can is a ride worth taking.